This video review is sponsored by milliamp.com. Broken iPhone, iPad, or iPod, Milliamp has the fix for you. Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back with you today, and today we're going to be doing a little bit different type of review and video. As you guys know, we had a chance to visit Speck last week, and they released a new ArtsProjekt series of cases for the Speck Fitted. Now I know that we've done a review of the Speck Fitted ArtsProjekt before, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. Okay, so we kind of all know about all the details about the fitted, you know, the cutouts, the quality, the build, that type of stuff. But what I wanted to do is give you a little bit more insight into some of the artists that have designed or had their artwork featured on a Speck Fitted case. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you the next 7 cases that were released for the ArtsProjekt and kind of tell you a little bit about the artist behind the art and really give you an idea on where you can go to find out more about it. That way, when you purchase one of the cases with this artist's art on it, you have a little bit more understanding about where they got their inspiration from. So let's go over to the close-up camera now and let's get started on the new Speck Fitted ArtsProjekt cases, and there's 7 of them. So let's get right to it. Over to the close-up camera we go. Okay guys, so here we are at the close-up camera of the new Speck ArtsProjekt release. So they have released 7 different cases, and they are the ArtsProjekt Fitted Edition. And I want to give you a little bit of information about each case and a little bit about the artist that has designed not the case necessarily, but the artwork that has been transferred and put onto the case. So let me tell you first where you guys can get these. Okay, first there are 3 Apple-only cases. The 3 Apple-only cases will be the Campsite, the Chemical Girl, and the Bosk. Okay, so those 3 right there are going to be Apple retail store only. So you may be able to get them on Apple's website, but they are Apple exclusive. Okay, this one here, this is the Waves. Okay, this is going to be available at both Speck and Zazzle.com as well as Apple retail. Okay, and then the final 3, these 3 here, will be available through SpeckProducts.com, and it'll direct you through Zazzle.com to purchase these. So let's kind of get into these and give you a little bit more information. Again, the Apple only will be the Campsite, the Chemical Girl, and the Bosk. Okay, those are going to be the Apple only. Okay, these 3 will be available through Zazzle and Speck Products, and the Waves will be available at both. So let's kind of get into this. What I want to do is I want to go through each of these cases, give you a little bit more detail about the artist and a little bit about the artwork and some of their background. These 2 cases here, I'm going to take these out of the box. These are done by Yves Duhamel. Okay, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, because of course the website doesn't give me pronunciations. Okay, but let me take these out for you. This one is called the Waves. Okay, and this one is called, the next one is going to be called the Campsite. Now I left them in the box initially, guys, because I really like how Speck packages these also. So here is the Waves. And I'm not going to go through the design of the Speck Fitted itself, guys, because you guys know how this is, you know, really nice quality. Okay, it's kind of got a kind of fabric-y type of feel. And this is the Campsite. Now, these are all fine and dandy, but I figured you guys might want a little bit more information about the designer. So again, Eve lives in, she's from Montreal. Okay, she made the Waves and the Campsite. She specializes in felt tip art as well as video animations. Okay, so you can find out more about Eve at Zazzle.com/Eve. Okay, and it's EVEDUHAMEL, and I'll put the website right on the bottom here in the annotations. Okay, so pretty cool. The Waves, very colorful. Eve's stuff is very colorful, and the Campsite. Okay, so those are those 2 there. The next one that we're going to look at. Okay, now Blue River is by Tristan Eaton, and as you can see, it's got a very kind of rivery type of wave look to it, and it's got some really cool graphics in there. Now Tristan is the president of Thunderdog Studios. Now, she has consulted for companies like Hasbro and Nike and Pepsi. So you might want to check out more of her information and get a little bit more about information about Tristan at Zazzle.com/Tristan Eaton. So, and I will put the website down below also. So again, very cool design. Okay. And guys, all these are available for $39.95. Okay, they are the Speck fitted, and kind of give you an idea on the inside here. Gives you all the information about the ArtsProjekt authorized edition. They are limited edition cases, guys. There's not millions of these made up. They're very limited edition. Okay, so the next one that we're going to talk about is from Jeremyville. And I might add also, guys, that these cases have a nice card, kind of a bio card about each artist in here. So you can find out more about Eve. I've kind of taken some of the information off the website there. And there's a picture of Eve, and you know, she's from Montreal. Okay, handmade ink drawing and digital illustration. It was originally a 20 by 20 centimeter. Okay. So, and just to get back on this one, that is from Tristan. And this one here is from Jeremyville. Okay, now he is from Sydney, Australia. Now this is a little card here. Okay, and this is called Random. Okay, now to give you a little bit about this, Jeremyville, again from Sydney, Australia, a product designer. And he actually designed a Jeremyville Chuck Taylor sneaker also. So this is called Random. It's got a lot of random sayings on it. Pretty cool design. And this was originally, this artwork was originally on paper as a 9-inch by 12-inch piece of art. So guys, this isn't specifically art made for a case. It's art that's out in the world and has been brought onto Speck's cases because it fits their really their look and their theory and really their whole kind of company culture. Okay, so that's a little bit about Jeremyville and Random. Okay, and you can check out more and learn more about Jeremyville at Zazzle.com/Jeremyville. Okay, and there's a bunch of information on there for you. Okay, so now let's get to our next one. Next, we're going to go to this one is Pale Horse, aka Chris Parks. Okay, and this is from St. Petersburg, Florida. Okay, now as I mentioned, Pale Horse, and this is the koi design. Okay, this is the koi design. And this is again the studio of graphic artist Chris Parks. Okay, he has created artwork for Nike, Vans, Red Bull, Mattel, a ton of others. You can check out a little bit more about Pale Horse and Chris Parks on Zazzle.com/Palehorse. And as you can see, very cool design with what I really like is the kind of the mouth of the koi. It looks like the headphone jack is going into the mouth of the koi. So let's get a kind of a close-up on some of these colors, guys. Look at that. Fantastic stuff. Okay, so that is, again, Pale Horse, aka Chris Parks from St. Petersburg. Okay. And then the next one we're going to be looking at is an artist from my neck of the woods. Okay, this is from Kaya Koopman, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name again right. Okay, this one is called Chemical Girl. Now, when I was at Speck, we talked a little bit more about Chemical Girl, but we're going to tell you about this one. Now, Kaya was born in Livermore, California, which is really about 40 minutes away from me. Okay, she's an avid skateboarder and snowboarder. She's actually designed snowboards and done promo graphics for AT&T, Casio, K2, Hurley. So very interesting. This is depicting kind of the pollutants that we kind of put into the atmosphere. So if you look really closely, it's very nature related and kind of trying to show you some of the pollutants that we put into the atmosphere, but really in a cool design. So I don't want to give you guys too much of kind of explanation of art. Art is really for you to evaluate yourself. Okay, but let me show you this close up so you guys can kind of get an idea of a little more of the detail here. So pretty cool there. Okay, so very, very neat design. Okay, you can find out more about Kaya at www.caiadesign.com or Zazzle.com/Kaya Koopman, and I'll put that information, down below here also. Okay, so I'm probably hacking her name, but you know what? I'm sorry. Very cool design though. I like her stuff a lot. And the last one we're going to look at is we're going to look at the Basque. Now I'm not even going to, well, I guess I will try to pronounce this. It's from Yomo La Leche. Okay, it is definitely Spanish. Okay, now this is called Basque, and this is from a couple, Luciana and Diego, and they are based in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay, and this is the Basque design. Okay, their art is inspired by the search for spleen. Now, when I looked it up on their website, a spleen is really a feeling of happiness and pleasure, and they interpret spleen as, acting as an adult, but keeping a sense of your childhood. So kind of having a nice balance between adulthood and childhood. So let me get you a close-up of Basque. This is a really nice blue color. Okay, and then it's got the Y there, which is really cool. So I really didn't even notice that until I got close up. Okay, so that's kind of an overview on Luciana and Diego, and you can go find out more information about them at Zazzle.com/Yoamolaleche. So I got it right once probably and didn't the other. I'm sure you guys will let me know if I got it right or not. But I will put the spelling and the website below also. So guys, that is kind of an overview. Okay, so there is Basque. I'm going to try to fit all these in frame. Okay, here is Pale Horse. Okay, there is Chemical Girl. Here is Random. Okay, here is Waves. Okay, Campsite, and Blue River. So all 7 of the new ArtsProjekt line of Speck fitteds. So let me zoom in just a little bit, guys, get those in there. Okay, so very cool stuff. This video is probably way longer than we wanted it initially, but I thought that it would be a good video to kind of give you a little bit of background information on some of the artists that have designed these Speck fitted cases that are so cool. And maybe I'll go back and I'll do the first 3 also. But just to give you a little bit of background, if you have any questions, of course, feel free to contact me. My email address is tommosha@buymeaniphone.com. You can always follow us on Twitter. It's twitter.com/buymeaniphone. You want to follow me personally, it's twitter.com/nerfsqueezer. So guys, I hope this gave you a little bit of an insight about some of the artists and kind of the story behind some of the ArtsProjekts fitted. And I hope to bring you some more information about the ArtsProjekt as time passes. So again, Tom from BuyMeAniPhone.com. Hope this helped you out in purchasing your next Speck fitted ArtsProjekt limited edition case. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.